Chapter 4. In the beginning of this chapter, John sees a door open in heaven and is told to come up. When he walks through the door, he sees one on the throne who looked like a jasper and sardine stone with an emerald rainbow around his head. And surrounding the throne are 24 seats with 24 elders clothed in white with gold victor's crowns on their heads. John hears thunder, lightning, and a voice proceed from the throne, and he sees a crystal-like sea of glass and 7 lamps of fire burning before it, which are the 7 spirits of God. The throne was in the middle, and surrounding it were 4 living creatures full of eyes before and behind. The 4 creatures are described as being like a lion, a calf, a man, and a flying eagle. And each of them have 6 wings, which are also full of eyes within. So every domain except the sea is represented. And all day and night, these 4 creatures say, Holy, 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 Yahuwah El Shaddai, which was and is to come. And when they glorify and honor the everlasting God, the 24 elders fall down before him and cast their victor's crowns before the throne, saying, Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power. For thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. Now, what I find most interesting about this is that we have 4 living creatures with 6 wings each, so 24 wings, and the actions of the 24 elders seem to be tied to the living creatures. This leads me to believe that the 24 elders are the 24 wings of the 4 creatures. Moving on to chapter 5. John sees a book with 7 seals written within and without in the right hand of the one on the throne. Now in Exodus 32:15, we see the 2 tables of testimony written on both sides in Moses' hand. And if we go to Ezekiel 2:10, we see a roll of a book written within and without with lamentations and mourning and woe. The lamentations specifically call Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, to mind. So let's go to Jeremiah 51, verse 60. So Jeremiah wrote in a book all the evil that should come upon Babylon, even all these words that are written against Babylon. So we should expect the book of Jeremiah and the covenantal blessings and curses to come into focus. The book being sealed is a reference to Daniel 12. Verse 4 says, But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Also Isaiah 29, where God says he poured out a spirit of deep sleep on the rulers of Israel, which means they will not see it coming until it comes. So in general, we will be looking to the prophets for fulfillment. In verse 2, we see an angel asking who is worthy to open the book, and when nobody steps forward, John starts weeping. But one of the elders tells him not to weep because the Lion of the tribe of Judah has overcome to open the book. This is a reference to Genesis 49, where Jacob prophesies about the last days, and I will be addressing the root of David in my Passover study. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you have probably never seen Yeshua proven as the son of David in the way that I will be presenting it. I was truly amazed, and it will definitely be worth watching. Next, John sees a lamb as slain in the midst of the throne, beasts, and elders. This lamb has 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent forth into all the earth. So the 7 eyes are now being identified with the 7 lamps of fire from chapter 4. And I believe these 7 spirits are listed in Isaiah 11. Verse 1 says, And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the spirit of Yahuwah shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of Yahuwah. And these are the 7 spirits of God that go forth into all the earth. So next the Lamb takes the book, and the 4 beasts and 24 elders fall down before him with harps and golden vials, which are the prayers of the saints. They then sing a new song of how the Lamb is worthy to open the book because he redeemed them to God and made them kings and priests who will reign on the earth. So it seems the ones singing are the saints rather than the creatures. Then John hears 10,000 times 10,000 angels giving 7 praises to the Lamb, saying with a loud voice, Worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power, riches, wisdom, strength, honor, glory, and blessing. And every living creature in heaven, on earth, under the earth, and in the sea pronounces blessing, honor, glory, and power to God and to the Lamb forever. Then the 4 beasts say amen, and the elders fall down and worship. The 10,000 times 10,000 ties this to Daniel 7. Verse 10 says, a fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were opened. In the interpretation of Daniel's vision, verse 17 says, these great beasts which are four kings which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So these 10,000 times 10,000 angels appear to be the saints of the Most High, which means the fourth beast has risen and is about to be destroyed. So this Lamb is the Lion of Judah. His 7 eyes are the 7 lamps or flames, which are the 7 spirits of God. And his 7 horns are the 7 praises of power, riches, wisdom, strength, honor, glory, and blessing, which are the 7 fruits of the 7 spirits of God.